Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm here to show you how to make milk bread, which is also known as sweet bread. I chose this recipe because it is relatively easy to make. It doesn't require many ingredients and it is delicious and versatile because you can actually use it to eat both sweet and salty food. Everybody should know how to make bread. It's not that complicated as some people may think. And it is always useful when you run out of bread and don't want to go out. Besides, it tastes 10 times better than the ones from a bakery store, and there's nothing like a homemade meal. So, let's get started. Now you're gonna need a pinch of salt, 5 grams of yeast, 20 grams of butter, 30 grams of sugar, 150 milliliters of milk, and 250 grams of flour. What you want to do first is to grab the butter and put it inside the milk. Now put it inside the microwave and let it melt. After it's done, let it cool so that it is not hot to the touch. In the meanwhile, we're gonna grab the flour and we're gonna make a volcano with a hole in the center. We're gonna push this down. Next, we're gonna add the pinch of salt surrounding the volcano. Now we're gonna add the yeast inside the volcano, as well as the sugar. Now we're gonna pour in the milk slowly. At the same time, you're gonna mix the middle. You're gonna let it mix, and little by little, you're gonna grab the flour around it. The last thing to join should be the salt that is around it. If it gets too thick, you should add more liquid. Make sure that you use all the milk before proceeding to the next step. Kneading is a process in the making of bread or pasta dough, used to mix the ingredients and add strength to the final product. Its importance lies in the mixing of flour with any liquid. When these two ingredients are combined and kneaded, the proteins in the flour expand and form strands of gluten, which gives bread its texture. When kneading the dough, be sure to stretch it apart, break it, and join it again. Do this for around 5 minutes until the surface is quite smooth. Now comes the fun part. Once the texture is nice and smooth, as you can see, there's only one thing left to do before the kneading process is finished, and that is to beat the crap out of this dough. Well, now that it's over, we're going to grab the dough and put it inside a bowl, and we're going to cover it with plastic wrapping paper. Now, in order for the dough to actually grow in size, the organisms inside the yeast need a dark, humid and warm environment. Now in my case, I preheated a glass of water, which is very hot, and so the humidity covers it all and it's very warm inside. So I'm gonna leave it there like 20 to 30 minutes and you'll see how it grows. Once you get it out, it will have grown double its size. But before we make the shapes, we're gonna press it down so all the gas that is inside comes out, because we don't want that inside. Just press it like making a pizza. Now we can easily make this into a regular shape by pressing one of the sides and turning this around. Now before we put the bread in the oven, we need to butter this dish so it doesn't stick to it. So we're gonna grab a little butter with our hands and put it in it like this, really fast. And we're gonna add a little bit of flour, Like this. And now we can put our bread inside. And because we want a shiny coat with the bread, we're gonna use this egg yolk and put it on top. So when it heats, it looks shiny. Now we're gonna preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 360 Fahrenheit. And once it's done, we're gonna put the bread inside and wait a total of 10 minutes. In the meantime, you can grab a glass of water, put it on your fingertips, open it, and throw it inside so it stays a bit humid and it's not so dry. And there we go. Here we have our homemade bread. Now all you have to do is cut it in half. It's crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside. And well, that's it basically. You can mix it with chocolate, butter, cheese, ham, whatever you like as long as it's edible. And remember to do the last step. Eat it and enjoy. Thanks for watching.